Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's get this show on the... Okay, so, hello everybody. My name is Abraham Madrid, your host.
And I'm Adam Guillimontes, your host.
Yeah. And today we have...
The second real episode of SchurrTalks.
Episode.
So basically the rundown is just, everything, the basics, everything else was scripted. This is real. This is the real creators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fake?
Of course they were fake. Now the idea, right?
Yeah.
That was a real brief rundown, That's actually what I wanted to talk to you guys about today because I think I really wanted to go over the different mindsets between creating, because I feel like what you guys started, we have transformed into something so unrecognizable, and it's really
and I love
it's really wonderful. And
hey, wait, real
what's
quick, because I'm gonna forget this, but I love, because when I got the account, I was like, should I? Like, how does it work? Would they want me to archive their things or whatever? And I was like, no. Because I was like, I think it's cool that you see...
That you can see different people take
and I really hope, like, imagine...
We're just a part of the process,
Yeah, we're just part of the process. Real quick, I want you guys to introduce... You guys don't even need an introduction, but, I mean, you guys are legends.
Just for the sake of it.
Just for the sake of it.
Hello, my name is Ana Ponce.
And hi, I'm Geniah Alvarez. I'm your former host.
And I'm your former co-host.
And this is Sure Speaks.
Sure Box next year. Tune in.
Sure Meows.
I know. No, I remember the first episode you guys did Spartan Talks, and I'm so glad they changed it to SchurrTalks.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah, wait, but everybody in this class, and including me and Adam, can we please just give an enormous round of applause for Geniah Danna, please? Like in movies where like the role models like are like the little kids like looking up to literally I swear on everything that's literally what you guys were to me and still are. Literally still are. When I'm working with you guys on projects, I go home and I'm like, oh my god, like I can't believe I was with them and like sharing, like ideas and stuff. It's like it literally is an honor. And the fact that me and Adam were able to like pass on that get that tradition and like pass the torch. It was like, oh god, I don't know. I'm gonna cry. Yeah, it was. Yeah, please.
Yeah. So, when we were deciding like who would take on SchurrTalks, we were thinking like, damn, who's gonna be like dedicated to this? Because I mean, we did put a lot into it, even though we couldn't get out as much as we wanted to, or as high quality stuff as we wanted to. Yeah, like you guys really stepped up. You guys made it what we wanted it to be. We just didn't have the budget for it, and so much was going on. So you were running a club, I was running this club and in USB. So it was like we were just busy 24/7, and this was like something we wanted to put our all into. So yeah, when we were deciding, and we had done that interview with you, well, you two actually. Yeah, with Isaac, I was like, I love like this guy's drive and like just like your vibe to everything. And already like I had seen you at some of the football games, and I thought like, wow, he'd be really like good at it, And so when I was deciding, like I thought maybe one of my friends would like want to do it, but then I was like, I didn't really know you at all, and I was like, you know what, this guy, I feel like I can trust him with it, and I'm so glad I did, because you guys like turned it into
that's really important
something
actually that you said
way
that.
better than what we had.
No, that was so beautiful. I really, really appreciate it. Can I give you a hug? Yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah. But no, honestly, like hearing that, it's just I don't know, like it's like, especially from like probably my obviously like I have like best friends, right? So Adam, Sebastian, James. But like apart from that, it's like the people I looked up to the most, and it's like to be able to get that held down to like passed down to me, it meant the world, and I was like. I know, you did that maybe 4 times this show, so it's like, cut it out, bro. Yeah, it's like...
I think about the drive, there's not a lot of people that you can get, like, with genuine drive. I mean, there's people that do stuff as hobbies. There's people, but, like, if you're really an artist, I mean, it won't be something you could just put away. It'll be, like, you won't be able to focus. You won't be able to, poop without your phone, because if you're alone if you're alone with just yourself, that's all you'll think about.
No, yeah, and that's it. I mean...
It's the kind of people that couldn't do something else, even if they wanted to. They need to tell stories. It's why like you guys.
Kid that's barely passed.
Even after you finish this, right? Like you guys are still doing. You're doing more than that. You're doing more. You're shooting things. You're directing things, and that's not because it makes money. Although it does make money. sometimes, every now and then, once in a blue moon. But it's because it's a passion.
Yeah, for sure.
And that kind of passion you wouldn't give up for anything. You'll find a way to do it.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I think when we got the show, I remember the one thing I wanted to do. It was actually, I wasn't very on board. I only came on because Abraham came on. I had a bunch of other stuff I wanted to do. Yeah. Right. I had just come off a really bad breakup and I was really sad. And I was like, you know what? I had just got two credit. I had to do so much credit recovery. I didn't hang out with anybody the whole summer because I was in summer school. Yeah. And I was so mad. And he was like, dude, you want to be on this podcast? And I had this idea. I was going to ruin the show. I was going to sabotage it. So what I did, pilot episode, I went with him and I had this idea that I would play this character. Yeah. And he didn't talk to anyone. He had super dry responses. And he would just go on tangents about like conspiracy theories. So I did there's a lot of conspiracy theories that I looked at. And I remember didn't like Jesse Ortega at the time. I was very jealous of him, right? Every year I had seen him rise the ranks, right? And he was the kind of guy who was going to become prom king by the end. Remember this? He was on track. He was president. He did everything, right? Yeah. So I made this joke. I was like, yeah, he eats babies. I saw him hatch from his egg. He has wings.
By the way, like, literally the most iconic part of the show happened in the beginning.
Yeah, people ended up.
And a lot of times, another thing is like a lot of times in show, like I was literally watching, and my mom's gonna hate I'm saying this, but I was literally watching the Wilcox episode, which is the last episode we did with my mom, and she's my biggest supporter, but she's also like my biggest like humbler, and she was telling me like, you talk too fast, you don't allow space, and also you sound sarcastic, and I genuinely don't mean, and Isaac knows me very well, like I genuinely don't mean to come off that way, and it's like, but this is an opportunity for me to kind of
us to be real
and be real, exactly.
Because once again about the character, sorry that I haven't been giving you this, but the one thing about that is that I played this character, and then overall, people ended up liking that. Abraham ended up really liking that. He was a little iffy about it in the beginning, right? Because he kind of wanted it to be a real podcast. Yeah. But over time, it transformed into this story about like these two people that hated each other but still had to make things work. And the idea, like, it was really great.
Two guys that did
a lot of the dialogue, right? And you wouldn't be able to tell that it was scripted because it sounds so natural. But I think that's just a testament to how great actors we are, right? But it was like so much was right. So much like emotion happened, and that all started with me, really. I mean, I'll tell you, if anything funny happened in the show, I wrote that.
That's
if anything cool happened,
you know a tagline. You know what that is?
That's my tagline.
That's Adam's tag. If anything funny would happen, I did it. And any cool shots he directed. Like
any cool shots he directed. And I can admit that. Yeah,
I'm just kidding. No,
he's the camera.
The truth. Yeah, I know.
And that ended up turning into.
Yeah, no. The truth is like. I'm gonna admit it. 70% of the funny stuff is Adam. Like I'm gonna say 70 because that's the actual number.
No,
but no, I know, but
you're acting like you're winning from that. You're admitting I won. Yeah. Okay, guys. Let's be real. He was only funny for like 80% of the show. He only carried like the entire. Who cares?
Give them the microphones right now because I want them to talk.
Yeah,
about,
I feel like
their
this is
version
important.
But I just wanted to say that I remember the call. I remember when you told me, and I literally I remember, exactly. I literally remember that day like I will never forget that. It was like the biggest opportunity for me. Like if I make like a Hollywood movie, it won't even be like.
Okay, you meant Timothy Chalamet. Be real.
Yeah.
But it was good.
Yeah, I love Timothy.
We were able to do
Chalamet. If you're listening to this, I love you so much, and it was amazing.
Why would you be watching SchurrTalks?
But SchurrTalks was literally a bigger opportunity. And I'm being so serious. Like it was insane. So I remember the call. I told you about it, and you're like, "Yeah, that sounds cool." And then over the time, you told me about like your idea about like making to it like show. And obviously, I always wanted like sarcasm, and I always wanted us to be like entertaining, but I didn't really think of it that way. And Adam told me it that way, and I was like, that's interesting, but like I don't know if we can do it the whole time. It would be really hard. I don't know if people will get it. And Adam was like, screw it, I want people to hate me. Like that was like his idea. That was his goal, right? It's like not get people to like him. And then over the time, like people like did the opposite, which is cool.
It was very strange. This year I've kind of accomplished everything that like I would have wanted. Which I'll elaborate more on later, but I feel like I need to give you this mic.
It's like 30 minutes of us just talking. It's insane, but
that's the point of the podcast.
Yeah, but now we have to have them talk.
I like what you said that this year, like, you got to do like everything you've ever wanted. I agree with that. That was like how my senior year felt doing the podcast as well. Really? Maybe it wasn't like the show and production that you guys made, but whatever we had, it was like so beautiful, and it really like, how can I explain this? It really formed me into a very beautiful person, I'll say. Well, that sounds weird, but like, I like thank Geniah so much because of it. Yeah. Because, yeah, dude, I don't know how to describe it. She got me out of my shell with that. She got me to talk. That's what I always told her. Like, you got me to talk because I was low-key a very quiet person. Well, not very quiet, but I just wouldn't talk to, like, just people like the way we did with the show, where, like, we would just go around and interview people. I would have never done that in my life.
A lot of opportunities that you wouldn't have gotten otherwise.
Absolutely, yeah.
I would say me and Abraham, like, I'd say I always talk to people, but, like, the things I've been able to do, the connections I've formed, I've been exposed to, the people I've met. I'm doing a lot of stuff that I wouldn't have done otherwise without, Abraham's business smarts.
Absolutely, that's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel with Geniah. Because genuinely, like, without her, I wouldn't be like, I don't know. She gave me some sort of confidence in myself, and she gave me shameless. I don't know how to explain it. Like, she gave me that confidence to not care about what people thought, and I was just so focused on, like, the conversation that me and her were having and we're forming with other people, that I completely forgot about what other people thought about us, or, like, I didn't feel embarrassed. I didn't feel, I don't know, I was just enjoying every single part of it. It was beautiful.
Oh, thank you. It's crazy, though, because I never meant for, like, that to happen, or, like, anything really to happen. I don't have much going up here. Like, I knew that I really wanted to start some kind of club, because I was like, okay, well, college apps are coming up. I've wanted to start a club. I was in track, I did water polo, cross country, USB, I was in fashion club, I was in the finance club. Like, I was a part of so much.
You were high school.
But I
funded High School, actually.
I actually am the president of this club. No, but, like, I've always, even in middle school, I was in so much stuff. I've always been a part of stuff, and I really wanted to create something, because I was like, damn, like, I don't have, like, yes, I had a voice everywhere I went, but I really just wanted to have my voice, And so I had met Danna, like, junior year in theater, and she was unlike anybody I ever met. You were so, like, quietly unique. Like, you were so to yourself all the time, but I saw so much in you, and I was like, oh my gosh, I, like, had the biggest friend crush on you.
I was a nonchalant final boss.
I have friend crushes on all you guys. Like, it's insane. It's, like, insane.
There's a word for people like you, Abraham.
Oh my God.
I can't say it.
It's insane where he's going, but anyways,
No, I'm going nowhere. No, you haven't gone.
No, yeah, I was like, okay, well, what am I going to do? Like, I want to start a club. I tried thinking of so many things. And then I was like, why don't I just start a podcast? Because I listen to them all the time. And I was like, this is my outlet to just talk. And I didn't want it to just be me talking, because I felt like, at least during my year, like last year, everyone kind of, like, I knew basically all of my year's class. I knew so many people. So I was like, if I'm the only one on this, like, how am I going to get other people to say more? Because when they know you, it's like, okay, what else do we speak about? Things don't come up. So I knew I wanted a co-host, and I knew, like, me and Danna weren't super close at this point, but she was a really cool person, and I just asked her. I thought, I know you have a lot on your plate, like, you want to do it with me? And so we started it. My boyfriend was doing all the intros for us, editing 24/7 all our videos.
There you go, we love you.
I felt so bad. He was our cameraman, our editor, our everything. And then I was in charge of making scripts, which I never made. And all our videos, they all started off very, like...
Why is he crying?
It's just been so hard since Diego turned to sand.
But all our videos, like, they started off more like a YouTube channel. Like, we literally would post on YouTube. And they were just, like, we would do the spicy hot wings challenges with people. And we were doing, like, Bean Boozled or whatever, and, like, your last meal, we brought on Jenna, and her last meal was In-N-Out, so I picked up In-N-Out before school, and we did, like, an interview eating In-N-Out, and then we had, like, two of the, like, or at least one of the coolest guys, at least our year, like, we had him eat baby food, and we had him, like, expose all his secrets, so shout out Robert. And, like, everyone's like, how'd you get him to do that? Because that guy's, like, the cool guy, and I was like,
the cool guy, that boy is not cool.
No, he was just down.
And it was crazy, because, like, I knew that I was friends with a lot of people, but then after, people would ask me, like, the football players were asking me if they could come on, and, like, the cheerleaders, like, everyone wanted to be on it, and I was like, wait, that's kind of crazy, because this is literally just, like, us being silly and, like,
that actually is something
doing
that
whatever,
you know?
No, yeah,
thinking
like,
about it,
could I just real quick?
Yeah, I feel like you could talk about this, because they were asking you.
SchurrTalks was something where it was beautiful, because it was like, and it's always something that people want to come on, and it's something that I didn't really expect. I really thought I was gonna have to force people to come on. Like, I thought I was gonna have to, like, give them $20. Like, it was like, but and then it's like, then people were asking it, and what's beautiful was that, and I'm sure, like, you guys feel this way too, is like, all different types of people wanted to come on. And there's definitely a thing about a niche, and I agree with that. But the fact that we had people,
Different types of people within that niche.
everybody at school, on the podcast, every type of person, people that you would never think would associate with themselves, to collaborate on this story that we were telling, it's like, that's like the most beautiful thing. And it was like,
wanted to act, they wanted to be evil.
Like we had Peter, shout out Peter. We had Peter Chawanga, like, hug him.
It was great.
It was a great hug, right? You remember that?
It was a really good hug.
Yeah, and so it's like we just had certain things like, I can't believe, it's like it was unity, you know what I mean? And I think for literally forever, it's gonna be that way.
So many people pitching in, and I remember we would go in and they'd be like, all right, what am I lying? I'd be like, all right, so here's the run through.
Like they were down.
That was so good. And they wanted, like, there was, I'll tell you what, about the Jesse Ortega thing. Now, this is a story, all right? So you remember the Jesse Ortega thing? Now, he was very cool at the time, and you may notice that you don't really hear much about him anymore. Now, that's literally a reason, okay?
Yeah.
He was so...
I love you,
He was so... Oh, man. I remember end of season 1, right? Because the whole point of the show, right, is that I was gonna confront that. That was the plot that it ended up turning into that. Jesse Ortega was the head, and I had to defeat him. So got him. Final boss, season 1. I go up to him, right, and we went up to him with like the run through of what he was gonna do, and he was like, "Oh, are you sure you don't want me to be like actually evil and eat babies?" Like they knew about the plot. They wanted to embrace it.
And same thing with season 2 and season 3. Like it's like they were like, okay, so what do we do? People that I never thought would associate with us were like, so what do we do? Like we're down. Like we're completely down. Like, are you sure we're completely down?
The
like,
baby thing became an inside joke. Everybody's always talking about baby eaters now. That's a thing.
Yeah, like
that was a joke I made.
I know that was a joke. Adam Gilliamouth is cooked up at his home. Actually, no, on site.
That was I literally made that on the fly, much like everyone else here. All right, I had always been doing stuff. For the longest time, I actually have 2 published comic series out on the line, and I've been doing that. I did that. I did that. I did this thing where I'd give myself like 3 days to make a chapter, and I did that for 6 months. I did that during credit recovery. Like I'd be in class and I'd be down there and I'd be making it.
You'd be down there?
I'd be down there.
Yeah.
I've been everywhere.
Yeah.
All right. I've been able to do a lot, but we can't talk about that here.
Yeah.
The point is, right? I've been around.
You've been around town, but the point is
even this year, I formed a band, and it's like I'm seeing people playing my music live. It's crazy.
It's insane.
It's insane.
Shout out Bill,
I was gonna say, if Isaac is here, Isaac's in that. He does bass. Oh my God, so wonderful.
I have a question for you guys, and I think this is a way that we can both talk together. I have a question where it's like, looking back at your years, right? Like, what's a piece of advice? Obviously, we're leaving, so...
That's so boring. I believe in yourself and just don't listen to anybody.
What would you tell fresh? Like, the people are going to get SchurrTalks next.
Suck it up, and don't like, there's going to be people that are going to try to bring you down. Stay true to your vision. I got a better question for you guys, all right? Now, here's what you do, all right? Did you have any enemies? All right, was there any? Who was the worst person you ever met?
Wait, were there any?
Now that you know, who made you the most angry?
I have a spin on that question. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Were there anybody that like didn't like what you guys were doing SchurrTalks or said something like bad about it? And you don't have to say who, but like, was there that situation?
Confrontation.
Yeah, who was that confrontation?
Actually, no, there was nobody. It was surprising because like I, as extroverted as I was, and as many people I talked, like I had a lot of friends, and I never thought they were actually my friends. I thought everyone like actually secretly hated me, or like thought I was annoying. So when I did this, I was like, dude, literally, like, this is going to show everyone's true colors. Like, nobody's going to come on. Like, it's just everyone's going to hate it and think I'm annoying because I do whatever I want. I don't stick to the standards of, like,
for sure.
The constraints or the cliques or whatever. But no, it was, like, literally everyone wanted to be on it. We would walk around school with, like, a camcorder and go up to people and be like, what is your ick? Or what's your red flag in a guy? Or, like, and everyone would respond and they'd be like, oh, don't get me started. And they would go on a whole list and I'm like, oh, okay. Nobody said don't record me, like, ever. Like, everyone was down to be on it. And it's like, it got us, it's crazy because doing this, like, got us far, I guess, in, like, those high school standards. Like we were, oh, here's an access pass to film on the football field now, and we were like, oh, we're so cool. We were like, we made it, you know, because we were like, we had access to just walk around whenever we wanted and film people, and it was like, damn, like
we had excuse to ditch class, like
the
best excuse.
Oh my god, no, like literally, like okay, who cares? I'm gonna leave tomorrow, but like technically this year of SchurrTalks isn't like a club technically, and I talked to Miss Monreal about it. And we landed on that because of the fact that we wanted the liberty to say certain things that obviously are like technically appropriate, but are really might be on that line.
Yeah.
And so I decided, you know what, just for like reasons of like being safe, like we'll not technically make it a club. But like even though it wasn't technically a club, people would still give us access to places. Yeah. And me and Adam were still able to do the
graduating. We have nothing on our resume.
But it's like
actually, Oh, can I? I was saying, I just really wanted to say that I think it was really beautiful about that like no one there was no pushback because it was unanimous that everybody had a place to say and no one said anything bad just because of how like welcoming the space you created was.
Yeah. Definitely.
Now on the contrary, I remember Abraham woke me up. I didn't wake me up, but I was in like the bath, so I was naked, right? And he called me. And he was telling me, who was that one guy that was telling you? He was like, man, that kid Adam. I love your podcast, but man, that kid Adam.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, there's.
I can't stand him. I can't take it.
I think it's funny that 50% of our audience hates me and 50% of the audience hates Adam.
Yeah.
So like nobody likes us. Nobody. There's not one person that likes us.
That was the nature of SchurrTalks. Yeah. Like it started off as like it was like a weird podcast, and it ended up turning into like an entire. We have an episode actually that we're doing that's entirely not even. It's like basically a film.
It's
right?
there's
fight scenes in the newest episode that we're gonna do in the finale.
Yeah, it's literally the last thing we're gonna create. We're gonna publish.
A lot of stuff happens in there. Like I beat up a guy. People die.
Yeah.
There's dream sequences where I actually got to animate and do like special effects for a lot of them. So that was really fun.
Isaac is our dear friend.
We have no viewers and Isaac dead.
Wait, we have to break. Okay, so the thing about Isaac is that
Isaac actually doesn't exist.
Okay, so Isaac was at their recording of the first episode.
He was like one of the only people who showed up to like our meeting. Because like we had the club and we like went out to Club Rush and like he was like one of the only few who like showed up to the second meeting and we're like, oh, fire! Like
and then That's like,
but yeah.
No, and then it's like, because I remember Isaac told me, dude, there's this podcast. Oh, by the way, yeah, come right out. Wait, wait, let's get a chair.
The real Isaac!
Yeah, the real
actually.
I don't know.
Yeah, this is the guy. This is the guy from episode 3.
So, could you right there? So, wait, I want to say something because Isaac was the one who told me about the episode. I mean, about the podcast. He said, I remember we had a sub, I think it was for Miss Nunez or something, and he said, look, there's a podcast. It's really cool, and they're super awesome. And I was like, ooh. And then he was like, look, and then we watched on YouTube, we pulled up the Chromebook, and he was like, you would be so cool on it, like, I really want to get out, and I'm like, oh my god. And then so I went home and did a whole thing, and he was the one who introduced it to me, and then we were trying so hard to get on an episode, like, that was like, you guys have no freaking idea how much we looked, like, it was like that, like, it was crazy, and then, so, and eventually, we got on an episode, and then now he was able to be on an episode, which is the most highly rated episode, by the way, off my stage. So, and just because of him.
Something else
back
in
for
here.
more.
Let's fit in something else in here. What should we talk about that's controversial that might get you guys banned?
Well, I mean, it is the last day of school.
Chill. No, chill. Wait, hold on.
Wait, bleep this. Wait, like I'm saying something crazy.
Dude, no, you can't say that. I'm sorry, but you can't. Anyway, so.
Hey, I don't know if that's gonna make it in the episode, but I get it. I get it.
No, but yeah, Isaac is basically our like day one
honorary SchurrTalks member.
Yeah, for sure.
Not honorary. He is SchurrTalks.
He's SchurrTalks. Okay, he's like grandfather Schurr.
He's the reason why all this happened.
He's the sperm that went into SchurrTalks and created SchurrTalks.
Wait, I'm the father.
You're the father.
The founding father. Producer, director, screenwriter, photographer,
Everything.
He's everything. I think maybe we should switch it up to talking about where we're going on to next. I mean, Danna wasn't even planning on doing film. She was gonna go into culinary arts, and she was just at a Latino film festival yesterday, and she is everything. She is everywhere. She is doing her thing, still in film, rocking it. And I'm on the same path, just a different path. Same thing though.
Same passion. Same passion, I'll say. But yeah, and again, I feel like SchurrTalks was the little rock on the way that threw me into that path of film. That really like motivated me into pursuing this passion, I'll say. And I can't be more thankful enough. It's amazing. I got to connect with Abraham even more. Hashtag limerence, hashtag. No, but for real, no. Yeah, they were like really helped me find my passion. Really helped me find my voice, and I feel like that's what the club was. It was like an outlet for people to come and talk. And
what if people are watching this and they skip through it and they get to this part right here, right now? Tell them a reason they should join the club, because it's weird. It's not a club in so many ways because it was just us. We were the club. And clubs are meant to have multiple people, but it's like everyone who comes on it, even one time, is in the club, you know?
For real.
So it's like, what advice would you give to somebody who wanted to join the club for next year?
I'll say don't be scared to be yourself. Don't be scared. Okay, that's so sick. I'm sorry, but truly.
For advice, it's always
I don't know, but it's good.
But like, what other advice do you give people? It's like true. Just be your fucking
exactly.
self. And
The biggest problem is the way like I feel like people perceive me, and I like after conversations I like think about what I said, or and every episode like it's definitely gotten easier, but I will like it's only been like 2 months. No, like for and then that's just the truth.
just
You
how
know,
it
there's
is.
a lot of positives I have, and there's a lot of, and that's one of the things. But this podcast and a lot of the things that Sure. It really helps you being able to be comfortable with yourself and confident. And I think there's somebody, Ross Lynch, I love you. You said being confident is the only thing that makes sense.
exactly.
And it's actually true because it's like if you think about it, if you really think about it, and I think I'm just grateful for everything.
What else can you do?
Exactly.
Literally, what else can you do?
Exactly.
What else should you do?
Yeah, and like nobody, honestly, after high school, literally the next day, nobody's going to remember you. Like nobody's gonna care if what you're wearing, if you like brush your hair, if where you work at. Like I work literally everywhere, and I run into so many people, and it's like they don't bring up anything that happened during high school at all. They're like, oh my gosh, how are you? Like, how's life? Like, what are you doing? You know, it would make school exciting sometimes because we knew we were filming on a Wednesday, and we were like, okay, like I had so many absences. I had like 160 absences my freshman year of high school.
I don't know about that.
Like, just I was never here, and then it's like my senior year, I only had 30. But it was like,
It made you want to come to school.
yeah, because I was like,
the point of school is. You need to come to school. You need to do so. You need to like, can you imagine how great something is to make you excited to wake up? You know how,
my God,
once again, everything, this is something I've told Abraham about, everything is manual. You have to manually get up. You have to choose to get up. You have to choose to brush your teeth, to eat your breakfast. And everything is so hard, which has made it a little hard for me to empathize with people, right? If you made a bad decision, you know how much time you had to think about that?
like this may seem silly. I mean, our last year, it felt really silly. Like I was just like, okay, this is like, we're gonna go eat baby food today, and we're gonna go like do all this stuff today, and it was like stupid little challenges, and it felt like it wasn't gonna get us anywhere. Like I really was like, I'm just doing this for my college apps. But then I saw, like, I didn't do it for my college apps after. Like, the few episodes, it's like, damn, this is fun. Like, people are asking us about it. And it's like, it really does, like, help you lean into the arts and stuff. Because it showed me, literally just, like, starting the club, I thought nothing, like, it wasn't going to take me anywhere. And now I'm majoring in directing, screenwriting, and set design. And then at school. And then I don't love editing, but I know how because of this club. And I've always been a talker, but this helped me to listen. And it's weird because it's talking, like it's meant for me to talk, but it helped me to be quiet and actually take in what other people are saying. And there's so much people have to say when you actually just get off your phones and listen, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And like being able to, and Adam's doing the exact opposite. You just
But I think Danna would say the same.
But yeah, it's like an outlet to give. It's like this club was like an outlet for people to just come in, distract themselves, have fun, be silly.
Yeah, and it's what you make of it. Like, I never thought it was going to go far, and now I remember the first episode, Donna sent me theirs, and she's like, dude, they have a drone. Like, they have an intro, they have a production. I'm like, oh my gosh, this makes us look so dumb because we literally just like, my boyfriend was the editor and then he went to college for engineering and then hated it, failed all his classes, and now he's going in for editing because he knew it because of SchurrTalks, because I forced him to learn how to edit. And now he's going in for editing and cinematography, and it's like, it really can change the whole trajectory, of your life, and it's like, I don't know.
It's so beautiful, like, and being able to create, like, being able to, like, the one thing about this year was, like, with SchurrTalks, I was always, like, I took so much pride in it. Like, I loved being able to, like, make the things.
They're all these football players, all these people. Yes, journalism covers the football that they're doing amazing. I want to know what they do when they get home. Like, do you go and lay down? Do you read books? What do you do? And it was like, I remember interviewing one of my friends. Yeah, do you eat babies? Like, I was interviewing one of my friends who I didn't really know much about. I just knew he was on football and he was dating my friend. And he said, like, he opened up so much and how he never wanted to do football and how he wanted to be a writer and, like, all this stuff. And it was like, oh, like, you're an actual intellectual human. You're not just a jock. Like,
no, for sure.
You know?
That's what it is. It's, like, also making them, like, do this thing where it's, like they would never do. Like, they would never, like, put themselves out there and there would never be a combination with, like, two people. You know what I mean? It's just, it's cool. It really is cool. It's, like, and I hope that there are two little kids that were seeing me and Adam. They probably weren't. But I hope that there were. And that they were, like, damn. And I encourage you, take it. If it's not SchurrTalks, it's something else. If it's not high school, it's life. You know what I mean? It's like there's always opportunities for you to, like, and unfortunately there is gonna be a lot of hard things that come your way. I mean, there's a lot of hard things that came out our way and that are gonna come. I'm sure, you know, the worst days aren't even ahead of me or even behind me, but they're ahead of me. But it's like, but being able to just persevere and be like, screw it, you know, this is what I'm doing, this is what I love, and this is my passion, and having that, whether it's not art, whether you love science and you love math and you say screw art, that's good for you. Do that, whatever. Just do your thing. You know what I mean?
That's really important.
It's just important
life
to
is
do your
short.
thing. Yeah.
No one cares what you do. Like,
nobody
I can't emphasize this enough. Nobody cares what you do. Life is so short, so live your life because you don't know when it's gonna end.
That's
like,
also
carpe diem
that's
because
another
we're
obvious thing.
tomorrow.
Everybody just needs to take the advice. They just need to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how I love it.
It's important.
It's important.
I'm passionate.
We're just reaching a little bit of a closing, and I just would love to talk about the future. And this is actually, I'm
That's
gonna keep
amazing.
this.
That's amazing.
So,
Yeah.
we're talking. I think like we're sure talking a lot into this idea, right? That the idea of SchurrTalks is it's a community. Like we're meeting people, and whether that be overt actually meeting people, and then the second is like a more artistic rendition, right? Where instead of like actually knowing these people, it's more about like expressing yourself through storytelling.
Beautiful.
Our idea for what we want to do, who we're actually going to give it to,
Yeah. Well,
it's not going to be.
So we're giving it
Yeah.
to two people,
Yeah.
right? But it's community based, so it's like, I mean, when they decide to give it to 4 other people, they're producing it, and it's like, for instance, there could be episodes that were like you guys, and there could be episodes that were like ours, and it's like, and that is still SchurrTalk. So it's like,
Art is so important. I feel like a lot of people don't really do that here, and you have to look for people. And
Yeah.
just making that mainstream is the most important thing
For sure,
in the world.
100%.
We're gonna
I
get everybody.
agree.
I mean, we're gonna start with a few people, but then
Yeah.
they're gonna have the power to invite other people, and
Yeah.
it'll be a team. It's not just gonna be 2 people. Like, I want next year to not be like 4 people talking at a desk. I want us to come into this room and see like 30 people, because that's the team that it took to make this come to
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
Everybody's gonna contribute. Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna give their piece. It's not just gonna be like a leader.
Right.
It's gonna be like everybody cycling.
team. Yeah, I
and
know,
showing
for
what
sure.
they want. It's gonna be like a
Yeah,
network.
100%. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what we
yeah.
want to do. Open source. We're gonna open source
Open
SchurrTalks.
source,
That's
yeah.
what we want to
I
do.
love that.
Yeah, yeah.
I really do like that. And it's like last year our filming room was this tiny little closet area that we decorated with tablecloths, and we sat on a really nasty couch and we went to Five Below and bought hanging lights. And it was like a little room where we would just film in. Our audio was okay, shot on like my Sony ZV-1 camera, edited on my boyfriend's computer. And it was like, we like got it like our stuff got stolen once, like it was bad. We had one little $40 microphone. Like, we really just started from nothing. And to see, like, when I saw you guys and I showed my dad, he's like, damn, like, isn't that crazy how something you started like branched out to something more? And it's like, now hearing what you guys want to do with it even more is like so cool, because that's like what you guys are saying is what I had always wanted it to be. It's just we were testing the waters, seeing what we could do. And now you guys are taking it off campus, you know?
and thinking about that. It's really sad because it's my last day of school. Everybody's looking at me, even that guy on his phone. And it's really sad because all the girls that I love. Alright, anyways, the point is that it's my last day of school, and I'm emotional, and walking over this, and I know you guys felt that exact same thing, right? Where it's like walking in the halls, like realizing it's the last day. It's like it's crazy, and I owe it a lot to. If I didn't have this, it would be completely different, and it's like being able to express myself and being able to.
It's opened up a lot of opportunities.
Definitely,
yeah.
Prom king? I did. Yeah, you were also prom queen.
Yeah.
So and I'm prom. So it's like pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's like anyways. I don't know. I don't know what's a good way to. I mean, I'm just like emotional. It's my last day. You know what I mean?
I'm emotional, but just because like I'm scared because I have 2 finals today. I saw like everybody's hugging each other. I'm so afraid because like because I got 2. No, it's just because I can't fail a single class and I'm kind of bettering. And this next test is worth like 20% of my grade. Yeah. So it's like I could not care less. Everybody that I need to talk to, I got them in my contacts. I know where to find them. They know where to find me.
Yeah.
What I need to do now is I need to make sure I get out of here alive.
Can you guys give us advice?
Yeah, I have a final due on Saturday, and I'm gonna turn it in on Sunday. No, I'll probably turn it on Monday. Life is so much bigger than high school.
Yeah,
like, I've only been out of it a year, but it's so much bigger. Like, I'm applying for a 4th job. I am literally never home. I'm only 19, and like I feel like I'm being suffocated all the time. And I know that feeling's never gonna stop because I felt it in high school doing my sports. And it's like, as soon as we walked in, I literally told Donna too. I was like, damn, they don't know how lucky they have it just sitting on their phones, like behind the cameras right now and chilling with their friends, because you're probably not gonna talk to half of the people you're friends with right now. Everybody who I thought was my best friends or like my group of people, I see them like once every few months now. Half of them are in Berkeley, UCLA, like we're all over and our schedules don't align. So like take in every moment you have with your friends, because the real world is so much bigger than what's in these walls. Or like it's just, there's so much more, and I haven't even explored all of it. And I know that, like, I am so young still, and I don't know everything, and I will never know anything, and I'm okay with that. But I think that, like, doing something where you're just putting yourself out there a little bit and sharing what you have to say to a camera, and whether it's one person who watches 5 minutes into it, or 2 people who watch 10 minutes into it, like, whoever watches it, even if all we get out of this is us just talking, that's the point. You know,
you gotta get it out. You gotta get something out of it. That's the whole point of art.
If you never start anything, you don't know where it's gonna end up. It's like, you can one day lay in bed and be like, like I really want to start baking today. And you don't know where that can take you. Like I did that, and then I made $2,000 like just selling baked goods.
They
and
were
like
so good, by the way. Like those baked goods were incredible. Oh, wait, Donna, I want you to give us some words of advice.
Oh yes,
as well,
go.
please.
Yeah, high school is a pregame, prepare to be wrecked. That's all I can say.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, like that just like simplifies everything and just puts it all into simple words. Amazing.
Mode.
Yeah, I know. Oh no, I had a conversation with Miss Cunningham, and I was like, I'm just barely making it. I'm gonna be honest. And she was like, yeah, like life is not like this. And I was like, oh my god, am I gonna die? Like, what's gonna happen to me? Yeah, I know. Like, what's going? But anyways, yeah.
But like low-key college is the same as high school. I'm not even gonna lie. Just with like more freedom and like no one really cares anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, nobody.
You see, I'm glad I can like stop. There's a lot of people that I'm just happy I'm not gonna have to talk to them anymore.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the people that really matter to me,
camera,
keep those people close to me. That's the whole point. The phone is an amazing thing. You can text people. If I don't get to go bowling with you on a Saturday, who cares, man? I know who you are. You know who I am.
I know where you live.
Yeah, exactly. It's okay. Like if I really wanted to talk to you, I could break into your house.
Exactly. You could just
I really think it's not as bad as everybody's making it out to be. Like I don't see what all the tears are for. Right?
Yeah. I actually, when people say like, or I think, were you telling me that like no, one of my other friends was telling me recently, like, oh yeah, graduation, prom, like that was like the best days of my life. And I was like, honestly, I didn't feel anything. Like I was just like, oh, prom was cool. Yeah, it was chill.
My dad got so mad when I told him I didn't like prom was all right. He got so, he was like, dude, this is about, I don't know, he went on a big tangent. I don't really want to talk about it. Yeah, really mad. The things that really matter to you, man, like
you'll take care of it. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah, like,
you know what to do.
Yeah, I think the big moments in high school are the moments that you're gonna look back at and remember. Like my
100%,
some of my best moments. Like it wasn't prom, it wasn't my last track race ever. It wasn't winning track and getting MVP. It was none of that. It was meeting Dana, and now we have like matching tattoos, and it's like meeting
Mr.
like
G.
meeting so many people. Meeting Mr. G, yeah, like such a big inspiration.
Oh
But
my god, can we just talk about Mr. G for like 30 seconds? Like,
yeah, I think we only have 30
G.
seconds.
yeah, I know we have like 30, yeah.
One.
Mr. G is like the greatest teacher of all
Two.
time.
Mr. G was the light in the dark. He was my enlightenment. Like genuinely taking his class
Shout out
was
Mr. Kim
like
too.
4.
he like opened my eyes. Like
5.
he was just amazing. Like he had so much going on in his life, but yeah, he still like took us
So
in
bad.
and nourished us.
not here today.
And freaking for that.
Yeah. No,
But he was
honestly,
amazing.
like, Mr. G, if you're watching this, which I don't think you all will, but if you do, like, you really made an impact on my life. I remember the lectures. I remember, like, sitting down and, like, listening to you, and it changed my life.
Exactly.
And it's, like, the way you impact all the kids, it's like,
Perspective
you're
of
incredible.
gratitude.
You're incredible.
Like him.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely,
And Ms.
definitely.
Chu and Mr. Schwartz,
Yeah,
best teachers at your high school.
So to wrap it up, thank you guys for so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being the light of my dark. You know what I mean? Adam, I hate you, so it's fine.
I when you die, nothing in my life will change.
I know. Yeah, but
It's been a really fun time. You know,
Yeah, it's been so
I'm
much
really
fun.
grateful I've been able to do this. To all the kids out there, shut up. Stop being scared.
yeah,
Do it.
you can do it.
I don't need to tell you anything.
What's your closing
you
words?
know. You know, bro. You know. Stop it. I hate you, and I hate him. That's the
Closing
point.
words, kind of going off what you said, like just the words kids, I don't think we'll ever not be kids. I think adults are also doing it for the first time. Like they're just living life for the first time too. So you feel like a little kid in adult bodies with adult pills. And it's like, nobody knows how to live this life. So just like do what you want because like you don't know. You don't
All you
know
have is what you know.
Yeah.
Donna.
And then
My closing words is just be good to yourself. Yourself is all you got. The only thing you're in control is your actions, the way you see yourself, the way you perceive yourself, the way you handle yourself.
Perception.
Yeah, don't be so bothered about other people. You can't control them. You can't control anything else but yourself. Just remember that.
Exactly.
So
Yeah. And
enjoy
just persevere.
yourself.
And in 10 years
Exactly.
from now, I better see 4 people in this classroom glazing us. And if I don't, I will.
there's gonna be like an 8 of
Exactly.
reunion.
I know.
Can we start getting the velocity edits? Or like at what point do we get that?
What do you mean?
The velocity edits, like the
Oh, there's some shit content.
Oh yeah. Submit your best SchurrTalks edits.
wait, can we edit for it?
Yeah, make one of Adam, make one of Donna, make one of Geniah, make one of me, please.
There's some good
$1
edits. You
for
seen
the
that?
order.
Have you seen that Mr. Gerber thirst edit?
Yeah.
That's really good.
Okay, I love all of you guys so much. I love
Hi,
all
Tom.
of you guys so much. Thank you so much for allowing me to talk. All 3 of you guys. And
I've been here this whole year.
Thanks for letting us talk, guys.
okay, yeah, bye. All right, goodbye, SchurrTalks. Oh my God. Okay, let's walk up now. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye.
That's the last episode. No more.
I wish I could swim like dolphins can swim.